When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here, but then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. We leave no warrior behind. Wounded Warrior Project is a non-profit organization created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war. Whether those scars are physical or mental, we're here to make sure that they heal. And whether it's helping those with post-traumatic stress disorder live a normal life again, or giving much-needed support to injured warriors in veterans' hospitals. Because no one deserves our help more than the men and women who risk their lives to keep us safe. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
Ecclesiastites. Yes, it is I, your lovable host, El Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio, somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is, yes, you know it, live free or die. It is not big government or bust. It is Monday already. And we had a wonderful weekend, although yesterday, global warming really kicked in. We had snow in the Granite State. Yeah, snow. And I guess in territory north of where I am, it was quite a bit. And although I have not been able to confirm, I understand that my old hometown of Syracuse, New York, got kind of a walloping early on. I mean, this is not even Halloween yet. And this throws my whole theory of climate shifting out the window, because I thought that maybe my theory is that maybe the seasons were shifting and they're about a few weeks off. In other words, instead of having summer in June, July, and August, we were having summer in July, August, and September. Well, that would mean that we're not supposed to really get snow until November, December, because winter doesn't start in December. It starts in, January. So we have January, February, March for winter. But the snow yesterday sort of threw all that out the window, that kind of a theory. So maybe it's just getting colder. I know, and you're going to have some people, throwing back to that wonderful era of the 60s and 70s about global cooling, and man is going to go into it. Now, there was something last week about, I think I had it, I posted it too, about a new mini ice age is going to happen to us before the end of this century. In other words, we have no clue. We don't know what the weather's going to do. We don't know what the climate's going to do. All we can do is sit back, watch the weatherman on TV, and hopefully they get it right more than half the time. Because other than that, there's nothing else we can do about it. Mankind is not the major prime cause of the climate or weather changing. Just Mother Nature, the Earth, going through her cycles. I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this, but, since I am politically incorrect, I'm going to say it anyway. Mankind has always been correct in saying that it's Mother Nature, not Father Nature, and calling the Earth a female. She. Planet is a she. Because let's face it, this planet changes as often as a woman does. Just saying. It's not necessarily a negative. Hey, I like it when women change into, and they don't stay stale. And what do I mean by, well, they're constantly changing and evolving and adapting and looking for new ways to look their best and to feel their best. Did you know that automobile car colors are based on men's fashions? Now, why is that? Because, frankly, men don't change all that often. Not real men, anyway. I know you got those girly men that wear those man buns, and you see those men. Well, this is not. Have we had the Milan fall? We probably had had the fall fashion, but have we had the winter fashion show yet? Because every once in a while I'll see these pictures of like the fashion shows in Paris and Paris, France, and Milan, Italy, and I gotta tell you, none of those male models look too happy wearing the crap that they're wearing, because that's not manly stuff. I don't know where I think the problem is that half of the male designers that design male clothing, at least half of them are gay anyway. So they want to be, and they're the feministic kind. They basically would rather be a woman. And so they're trying to dress men and trying to make men look more like they wish they could dress, I guess. It's awful stuff. And I never really see any of that. I never really see any of that high fat. I know the Devil Wears Prada, whatever, tried to say how high fashion really trickles down and determines what the rest of us wear. But I don't. Well, I guess maybe men do get where the feminized stuff gets down into. I mean, 'cause sometimes you see some of the stuff that these guys are wearing, and you're like, really? Are you a guy, or are you? I know they have these beards now, but beards are losing favor, by the way. And I have a theory about that. Beards are losing favor because they don't help make a man more masculine. They don't. You got to look at all. You got what do they call metrosexual men with beards? Now, I'm sorry, they're not men. I mean, they're it's for lack of a better term, they're girly men. Frankly, women really want a real man. They don't want some. This is the problem. Millennials are having. They're going to start having a number of issues. Now, we think that the older generations are kind of fuddy-duddy, and we've all gone through the divorce thing. 50% of all marriages end in divorce, which is actually a BS statistic. But this whole males today are not stepping up and being men. The feminization of men has finally taken hold on the millennials. And I have never seen, males I've never seen so many whiny, crybaby, wimpy, can't stand up for themselves males in a group